Man, you're just coming in with the bangers today.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is interesting because it goes so many different ways. Again, like some of the other ones that you've played, because like the horns on their own kind of just sound like a jazz chorale, but then like the vocals kind of remind me of like Black Parade era My Chemical Romance a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I can see that for sure.
Yeah, it's cool, and so that is off of what is it, the first Glass Beach album. that is what it's called.
Yeah.
So the
verbatim.
second Glass Beach album better have Classic J Dies and Goes to Hell Part 2, or I'm gonna riot.
Oh yeah, wait. I'm just now realizing that this is their only album so far.
So that's why you haven't been able to find a part 2.
Exactly. Okay. So it's either going to be in the next album or like their last album before like they break up.
That would be really funny. They're like, they have this entire thing set out. They're like, we're going to make X number of records. The final one, the last song, is going to be Classic J Dies and Goes to Hell Part 2.
Yes, the finale.
Finish off the saga. That would be really funny, actually.
That'd be awesome. So yeah, I really like that one because of the 3 different sections it has. The first part being the slow section, the second being kind of like the groovy section, and the third being that faster rock section. And I did not anticipate any of those sections at all before they got into them.
Yeah, for sure. I thought that it was just kind of gonna stick with that one vibe. Then it moved on, and I was like, okay, so it's got an A and a B section, and then like the more rock section came in, and I was like, oh, all right, I'm not gonna make any assumptions anymore. This is we're just on this journey.
Yep. And each of them had that like same like motif. That na 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 na, like that was in like every section that basically made the song cohesive.
Yeah, that was the thing that unified it, and I like that a lot.
Yeah,
I also really like the art style on the album cover.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I think that's really unique too.
Yeah, black sky, red sun, the sea. Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that a lot, and they're is that an EP or a single? Their single that they've released this year, 1015, also kind of has quite a bit of a vibe for an album cover. So I'll have to listen to that later too.
Yeah, I like it. It seems like this song got recommended to more people than their other ones, because if you look at their top 5, Classic J is over 1 million plays, while their other ones have less than that.
It feels like Spotify will, like their algorithm will take a band and be like, okay, so we're going to promote this band, but then they just choose one song and send it out to everybody.
Yeah.
and there's a lot of people that won't go beyond that one song. They'll be like, this is a cool song, and then they won't investigate the rest of the record.
Yeah, exactly.
And so I think that that's how you have a lot of artists that have like one song with over 1 million plays, and then other ones are only like a couple thousand.
Yeah. However, I think their other ones are catching up a little bit.
Yeah, they're in the hundreds of thousands at this point, so they're getting there.
Mm-hmm, right.
For sure. So my final song is one that I'm really glad that I was able to have you on this episode, because I thought that you would find this whole story kind of interesting.
Okay.
So I found this because through a film class that I took.
Okay.
And it was off of the film A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
No,
probably not.
It sounds like one of the first 10 films to ever be made, because I think A Train Arriving at like La Ciotat is like the name of like the first film ever made, which is just a train stopping at a station. But I digress. Go on.
It came out in the 2010s.
Okay.
So it's kind of just based off of the name, and then the fact that it was played for when we were going over genres as a concept.
Okay.
Because the film blends genres a little bit.
All right.
And so the professor kept describing it as an Iranian feminist vampire Western.
Iranian feminist vampire Western. Okay.
And so just based off of that and the really long title, I was kind of like, man, this hipster bullshit, I'm going to hate this fucking movie. But it was weird because I don't know if it was just like the aesthetic or like the acting was very good in it, even though I couldn't understand Iranian.
Oh, okay.
But like the entire thing, I didn't think I was gonna like it, and it ended up being one of my favorite films that we watched.
Dang. All right.
It was really interesting. I wouldn't recommend it to most people because I think most people would hate it.
Okay.
But this song is in that film, so it's an Iranian group called Radio Tehran.
Okay.
And the song is called Tatilat, which roughly translates to holiday in Iranian.
Okay.